I'm delighted to be joined here by the Longford Town Manager Neale Fenn at the City Calling Stadium. Neale, still unbeaten, 6 wins and 3 draws in the opening 9 matches after the 1-0 victory tonight, back to top of the table.
Yeah, it's good to be top of the table obviously, but we had to work hard for it. We weren't at our best in the first half especially. We didn't play with enough tempo, didn't move the ball quick enough, didn't press hard enough, so probably, lucky to come in 0-0 really. Come out the second half, obviously they got a penalty which Lee done well to save and went down to 10 men, made it a little bit easier for us.
Yeah, it certainly did. In the first half, Longford Town were a bit lethargic, and one really good opportunity from Anto Breslin's corner. Mick McDonald had a header saved by Jack Brady. It came back out, Adam Evans shot cleared off the line, and then Sam Verdon looked like he was going to score, but he failed to connect with his effort. Yeah,
like you say, it was a scramble. I'm not sure who the players involved were from it, but that was about all we did muster in the first half. It was quite disappointing, and it's the first time I've had to kind of go in at half time and have a go at them really, because they've been great so far this season, but they don't need me doing that. They're all disappointed themselves anyway. But we come out in the second half. We were better in the second half, but obviously the sending off helped us a little bit.
It certainly did, and pressed home the advantage then with that stunning goal. That's just typical. Even when Longford Town were playing poorly, they're capable of producing brilliant football. And that goal was just a sublime goal. Carlton Ubizeno, great to dispossess the Limerick defender. Exchange passes with Sean Brennan, switched out right, Dean Byrne, I think Chanel were involved as well. And what a finish from Dean, 22 yards out. Jack Brady didn't even see it in the Limerick goals.
No, and it has to be a very good shot to beat Jack Brady because he's a top keeper. So but Dean Byrne, he's been unlucky. He was playing well and then he got sick and found himself out of the team. And when we were doing well, because we were doing well, we didn't get back in it. But he came on today and was excellent. I thought always looked a threat, and he has got that in him. He can change a game. He's a match winner, and he certainly showed that today because it was a great finish.
It was a great finish, but when you're only leading 1-0, there's always a chance that the opposition could get a late equaliser. Jack Brady came up and on one occasion almost equalised against his former club.
I just see when the keeper comes up, no one's sure who's marking him, and it was in the last minute they were throwing everyone forward, and it kind of broke to him, and he showed a turn of pace that I didn't know he had. But Lee was great. Lee was brave. Lee came out and smothered the shot. But it wasn't a great game for us. It wasn't a great game, and without kind of creating any chance, without Lee Stacey really making that many saves, it was just we just weren't ourselves. We weren't very good at all in the first half, but not how we've been. We've set our standards here, but we're still unbeaten. We've gone top now, which means nothing at this stage of the season.
Yeah, you mentioned the interview with Dave on Shannon's side earlier on the week that it's after the second series of games is over that teams really know where they're at in terms of promotion.
Yeah, you kind of get a pattern, don't you? I mean, it's early days now. Teams are still just finding their best 11 or finding the system, or the managers getting these, because there's a lot of new managers in the league that are getting their kind of ideas across. So we just want to be in the mix, and if we play like we did in the first half, we won't be. But if we play like we did in the second half and show a little bit of quality and break teams down, then we could be.
Now last weekend, through various reasons, some of them happening after Thursday night, Jamie Dole missing, dental appointment, and Aaron Dobbs out and Sam Verdon missing as well, all back in the squad this evening, and Sam was expected to be out for 2 weeks, but was able to start tonight, but didn't manage to last again, maybe just lacking that bit of match fitness. Maybe?
Yeah, I think he looked a little bit off tonight. I think he hurt his groin last Thursday in training, so went to see a physio on Friday, and unfortunately he ruled out. But it was always going to be just hopefully, we thought it was going to be 2 weeks, but he came back quicker. But possibly threw him in a little bit too soon today. I don't think he looked real sharp, but we didn't want to risk Aaron Dobbs either, so it was one or the other. And Jamie Dole's been unlucky that that he's not playing as well, because he done well for us when he was playing. So we've got good options on the bench, which is a good sign. We've got lads who are not even in the squad who should be playing, because they're good players, but unfortunately they can't get.
There was a few that were playing regularly last year that are finding it hard to get back into the starting 11.
Yeah, it's difficult, and it's like I said to them before, it's the worst part of the job is trying to, when you're seeing the lads and you're not picking them, it's the hardest part, because they're training well, they're playing well, but while the team's playing well and winning, you can't really change it. And they are footballers, they understand that's part and parcel of the game.
So. Now, Carlton's been out for a long time, came on last week against Cole, caused problems to the Cole defence. showed a good bit about him again tonight. You can see that he's going to be a good addition to this Longford Town squad, and as I said, he started that move that led to the goal.
Yeah, he'll get better. You know, he didn't do a day of pre-season, so he was out for a while, so he'll get better. We're just trying to ease him in and get him a start, and he came on last week for 20 minutes, so he'll get a lot better for us, and it's another option. But you know, like I say, it needed something to come on off the bench because it weren't really happening for us, and unfortunately, Dean Byrne was that player today.
Now, looking ahead to United Park next Friday night, and Drogheda United on the back of a fine win away to Cove tonight. So they've been struggling at certain periods of the season so far, but then they put a couple of good results together, as they did tonight against Cove.
Yeah, I think probably it's driving Tim mad at the moment, the inconsistency of the team, because they score a lot of goals, they concede a few goals, they kept it clean, they drew 0-0 with Shell, so they're kind of up and down a little bit. It's just probably trying to get the consistency, but on their day they are a very, very good team, and we know what we have to do. We have to be better than what we were today. In the game we played them here, in the first game, the second game of the season, they were better than us in the first half. Probably it was kind of even, but they probably had the better chances. But then, you know, in the second half we came out better. So we know what we're facing. They're a very good team, and but so are we on our day. So I'm sure they'll be worrying about us going there as well.